How are you doing? I am Xavier from Army Recognition. This is day 2 of MSPO 2014 and we're starting today's video show report on the next generation air defense system, the MEADS.
Marty Coyne. I'm the Business Development Director for MEADS International.
What can you tell us about the MEADS? What is it exactly?
Well, MEADS is a state-of-the-art air and missile defense system, and it's been designed, developed, and also built, as you can see behind me, in a partnership. So 3 nations, United States, Germany, and Italy, and our strong industrial team. MSPO is a widely attended show, and so we were here last year as participants, and we just thought this was a perfect venue to showcase the products that you see behind me. There's over 27 countries here, and we've had a lot of interest thus far. People are very interested in learning more about the equipment, seeing it, asking our experts questions, and so it's been a very fruitful conference for us so far. And all the equipment you see behind me never existed before, so this is all brand new equipment from the ground up. So the question is, what's next? What is going to be next is going to be determined by our customers. So we expect a European decision by the Germans government probably in about 30 or 60 days. And we believe that will be a positive decision and will launch the MEADS franchise. And we expect after the German decision for the Italian government to follow suit and continue the partnership. And then other countries like the Netherlands have expressed interest, and so we see the potential for MEADS to be the NATO air and missile defense system of the future.
My name is Dieter Lampe. I'm from MBDA, and I'm the head of the BMC4I project inside the MEADS program. What is in the back shows the BMC4I battle manager for the MEADS system. That is the station that is manned, that hosts the operators and finally controls the MEIs once they are in place. Basically, that's the only station that is manned, so very few people sitting in that shelter will fight the battle and control the MEIs. The shelter has 3 operator seats, and the role, what you can do, really depends on how the operators log in. So there is no dedicated role. It could be a commander, it could be a logistics officer, and depending on the account, the login of the crew member, the software provides all the functionalities this operator needs, and on the other hand prohibits the use of other functionalities. All is embedded in one single software. So no different variants, just one piece of software that covers everything, gives you all the functionalities on different levels, different tasks. So whatever you need, it's one. And you may notice that it's on different levels, whether you are on fire distribution level or on fire control level, it's all the same software. So you can use this TOC as a fire controlling TOC, just controlling the MEIs that are connected to the actual configuration, or as a kind of command center controlling the unit and other units that are attached in the network.
Hi, my name is John Leibel. I'm Lockheed Martin Program Manager, in charge of both of the MEADS sensors that have been developed for the MEADS program. So this radar here is a surveillance radar. It's a long-range surveillance UHF band. The MEADS system has 2 radars, also the multi-function fire control radar, the ground sensor suite, developed specifically for the MEADS requirements, the current and future threats. Both of the arrays are active electronically scanned arrays. They're both lightweight, very highly maneuverable, very quick emplacement and teardown time, so they can be moved around quickly. The long-range surveillance radar, the UHF system, is at UHF band. It's very efficient for scanning the entire area in a single scan. So searching long-range targets, detecting those targets, passes that information to the Tactical Operations Center. Targets of interest are then queued to the Fire Control Radar, which is an X-band radar, very accurate, used for dedicated tracking and engagements when required. So the surveillance radar is on, scanning all the time. Fire Control Radar is only used when required for threats that you're looking to engage.
My name is Dietmar Hengst. I'm the project manager at MBDA Germany, and I'm responsible for the development of the launcher system behind us. This is the MEADS launcher. The MEADS launcher is split in two parts. One part is prime mover. This one here is an Italian configuration, and the launcher itself, which is the same on each MEI. So that means the truck is nation specific. We have also configuration with the German truck, and the MEI is always the same, and we can change it as we want. The launcher is equipped with 2 persons, and the launcher will be elevated and connected to the Tactical Operations Center. And from this point on, the launcher is completely controlled from the Tactical Operations Center, remote controlled, and nothing else has to be done here. So the personnel can move somewhere else. They are elevated to 70 degrees. But we have also the possibility to fire around 360 degrees. That means we are also able to fire at the back of us. We call it over the shoulder firing, so that we can defend our enemies in any direction. It's very short time. We can fire one missile after another until all 8 are fired. We have also the possibility, and I think this is unique for the systems, we are able to make a full reload and a partial reload. That means we can change one missile, one empty canister. We can also offload the whole flat rack and take another one with new missiles equipped and upload it in a very short time. One of the main quality is also the transportability. It's a lightweight launcher, and we can transport it by aircraft with C-130 in a roll-off, roll-on configuration. That means we have not to dismount anything. We can drive in the aircraft and off the aircraft without any changes. That's the main point.
I'm Lamar Lunsford. I am the Chief Engineer for the Certified Missile Round of the MEADS program. It is for the interceptor in MEADS. We're using the PAC-3 MSE, which is the latest missile being used in the PAC-3 system, the latest updated version of PAC-3. The major upgrade that occurred to MSE was the inclusion of a larger solid rocket motor that is dual pulse. It provides 50% more capability than the standard PAC-3 missile. The remainder of the missile, the forebody that supports the engagement, is similar to the PAC-3. There's 2 aspects of it. As I mentioned, one is the solid rocket motor. The other is also the increased capability with the actuator set, coupled with the solid rocket motor similarity. The attitude control motors on the front end are small solid rocket motors, and we blend those together to get a very responsive time. Let's see how to rephrase that. The missile's response time in an engagement is very critical, how fast it can react. By having thrusters at the front end and a very large control section at the back end, we are able to get very quick responses during that final engagement of tactical ballistic missiles.